I worked on a lot of shorts, my own shorts, other people's shorts, and also worked on other people's features. I did Suicide Notes, where I was a PA.
Okay.
And that was a kind of a big production, so I met like Larry McKee and Molly Vernon and just a lot of Travis Ammons, the director, and learned a lot of stuff there. Had some idea of what went on on a set, of indie set. But, you know, it's a totally different deal when it's your movie and
you're pouring yourself into it versus somebody else's.
Right, instead of, hey, go do this, you're the one. So, you know, Haunted Trailer was a really low budget, and most people work for free. You did, I think.
I did.
Thank you.
No, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so, you know, that was a super low budget, and we, you know, learned a bunch, I think, about how to and how not to make a movie.
Right.
And then getting schooled, same thing. Now it's more, you know, I think I learned a lot more about post-production on both, really, but getting schooled this time, I really, you know, paid for my lessons on that.
Yeah.
And, you know, you just learn. It's just like going to film school every time you make a movie, right? Right. And you get to see that all the time, right? So, when are you directing your next movie?
I don't know.
You need to.
I've considered it.
If I can do it,
and
you certainly can.
You know what's funny is when I started the idea to do this sort of interview setup for the show, for my show, I went and I found all these old files. I found old scripts I've written, like just really short scripts, but one that's a pretty thick one. And I just want to kind of go back over it and see if, I don't know. It's not impossible.
Make a short film first. Or several short films.
Right. There's so much at our fingertips here in Houston. And so, yeah, I would think it's possible.
Yeah.
Yes. How about yourself? Do you have anything in the works? Are you still just finishing up this?
Finishing getting school, but I'm starting to mull over things. And we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to go with a straight crowdfunding type thing. The audience or the funders will get to choose the script that we're going to do.
Okay.
We'll have like 3 different choices. They'll get to vote. Then they'll also get to probably help with casting, with like picking their top 3 of each character that we want to cast. You know, we'll have people submit their videos. And we'll put them up, and people will vote, and
I love that idea.
Yeah, and also thinking about doing a Creative Commons release of it, so which means basically out to the world free. So
that's brilliant.
Yeah, because I mean, really, filmmaking for me is more about saying, you know, making my movie. I have something to say.
Right.
You know, it may be crazy as hell, but
it is something.
It is something, and and getting it out to people to see it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And also, the people will control what budget type movie we make by how much money they put in. So we'll see how it goes. I'm still developing the Indiegogo page, but
nice.
Should be soon.
I really like that idea.
Great.
So yeah, watch out for that, people.
Yes.
Folks.
Yes.
The people at home.
Yes.
So just out of curiosity, man, I was curious what initially got you into film, as it were. What inspired you?
Okay. I think it's my youngest brother and my 2 younger brothers. Were into, you know, screenwriting. This is probably 20 years ago.
Okay.
When
I was
really,
about 10.
Yeah, we were really into movies and stuff, and so we decided to write a script and sent it to Sundance.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, our first script.
Excellent.
With, you know, a full page of camera direction before you even get into the script. So, you know, if you know anything about script writing, you don't want to do that. I could hope that they probably have that stuck up on a bulletin board, just the first page of it somewhere that they can all laugh at every year when they come in to do Sundance. But
do you recall what that was called? Or
that was called Funk Kitchen.
Funk Kitchen.
Yes.
Oh,
it's
interesting.
Actually a semi-autobiographical story about a chef and someone who becomes a chef.
Really?
I was a chef for
okay.
Moved up to being a chef, during 15 years.
Oh,
so, yeah.
I was unaware of that.
There you go.
I don't know how.
There it is.
There it is, indeed. Yeah. So from that, you held on to this love for...
Yeah, we really liked the script that we did, and we were on this website called zotrope.com, which is like it's done by a great director that I can't remember his name right now.
Mm-hmm.
This Chris Mullins experience is a bitch.
Oliver Stone, right? No, he did that other Vietnam.
That's the guy with the wine, the director that has wine and stuff. Yeah.
Francis Ford Coppola?
Yeah.
Yes. I knew that.
Yeah, so anyway, it's like one of the first social media sites, and it was all about movie making and screenwriting, and you could post scripts up there, and people would give you, other screenwriters would give you reviews, and it was good. It was a good learning experience to, have a community like that where you don't know them, so they're not going to be like, oh, this is fucking great,
Right.
It's going to be like, this is... I like the idea, but this sucked, and they'll just tell you.
They'll be honest.
But most of them were real, real nice about it. But they would tell you what they thought, really. Mm-hmm. So then we, put that up there and got torn apart, of course, and decided, hey, let's write another one with what we've learned,
Yeah.
So we went on and wrote and wrote and wrote. So we have, a lot of scripts. Between me and my brothers, probably 20 feature scripts.
Really?
That we could probably quickly get to the place where they need to be to shoot as a movie.
Excellent.
Yeah. Anyway, so the way we write is we get an outline, we brainstorm, we get an outline, we know the structure,
right,
and then I start or someone starts with the first scene, and we bounce it around. When we get tired of writing, we send it to the next person. They look at what we wrote, we discuss, what worked, what didn't, if they think, and we say like, "Fuck you, it works." No, it doesn't work. Fuck you, it does. So, and then we figure out whoever wins, usually me, is right. So. Then, the next person takes over, writes till they get tired of writing, 2, 3, 5 scenes, depending on, you get on a roll, and then we, bang it out. So,
that was...
Tim and I wrote conjoined. Joe said he had and he directed, he said he had a opportunity to make a movie at a low budget at a studio, so he said we need something that's really self-contained.
Right.
And same deal. But this is an idea I had from Splatterfest one time that I never used.
Oh, really?
Was just a real short version of it. So we banged that out. That thing wrote itself. You know what I mean? And so we wrote it in about a month. He shot it in 9 days, and voila.
9 days?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yes.
That movie, I swear, had me laughing from the moment it started to the end. It was really good.
Also available on Amazon, and there's like a what's that new box that they have? The Roku.
Roku channel. I can't say I've heard of Roku.
Yeah, Roku. It's something you plug into your.
TV,
it's
like a box.
And then it has like a bunch of channels and stuff. A lot of indie stuff.
Interesting. So now available on Roku and other streaming services online.
Yes.
Conjoined, that is.
Yes.
So after that experience, after you had screened the Haunted Trailer, how long after that was it that you began work on getting schooled or started production, so to speak?
I think that's one that just kind of jumped up on us. My brother was explaining some story idea that my brother Tim, I think you met him, right?
I believe so, yeah.
he was explaining a story idea that he had that seemed like a Lifetime movie or something, which would have been okay as a Lifetime movie, about a teacher that falls in love with a student and has something going on, and she kind of tricks him, and the jocks beat him up and blah blah.
Yeah.
So we were laughing about that, and we said, "What if the teacher was in a wheelchair? What if he went on a killing spree? Right? What if he was a Vietnam veteran? What if the kids were the Breakfast Club?" And boom. So then we wrote the script. And, well, we wrote it with a low budget in mind, but it didn't start as an idea saying, let's write this to be low budget.
Right.
So, and also learning something from Garrett Hargrove, a friend of mine, is that, killing some people off or having some scenes where people are off alone by themselves, not in the group the whole time, like in Haunted Trailer, which made it rough, makes it a lot easier to shoot. So we did a lot of that. We had a lot of outrageous stuff in there, and definitely, you know what? It wasn't written for budget because there was some big stuff in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So once I decided I wanted to do it, we kind of pared it down.
Mr. Roker was played by the fabulous Tom Long.
Yeah.
Who is a hell of an actor, I must say. I've worked with him a few times, and he always brings it. You know what I mean? Well, you obviously know what I mean.
Yes, I do. All of the actors were prepared when they came, but he would come with, yeah, Chuck, I just got finished reading these 2 books, this is like day 1, about this Black Ops, group in Vietnam, and, now I know what group I was in as the character and what they did and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, Tom. Just read the lines. No, but he really studied up. He learned some Vietnamese.
Wow.
And he, says stuff in the movie. And yeah. So.
Excellent.
I think it was a lot of fun. The classroom stuff was fun because everybody kind of, had their own piece. So.
Right.
Doing the fight scene between Roker and Hillary. She's like the princess, and she. That was fun. No, there was just a lot of fun. There was a lot of fun in both of them.
Excellent.
A lot of hell in both of them too. But that's entertainment.
There's something about showbiz too, right?
There's no business like show business.
There's that one, right? At some point, we will do this like throwing to a clip bit.
Test. That's better. I'm looking at you, little lady. This one goes out to all you spoiled little pieces of shit out there. New wave, baby! Don't be such a spaz! Whatever.
Please. No. Don't do anything.
You're not giving up now, are you? Bud?
We didn't do anything.
Come on, soldier! There's no use crying about it now.
So that clip from Getting Schooled was one of my favorites. It has a spoiler, so don't watch it if you don't want to know what happens.
Of course.
Is when Shelley confronts Mr. Roker in getting schooled at a dance setup. So that was really cool. You know, the set design, the lighting, everything about that was cool. Effects and things like that. So that was a blast.
Excellent. Do you have a release date for Getting Schooled? When it will be on streaming or
not yet?
Selective services.
We're doing the festival circuit right now.
The festival circuit.
Yes.
That's got to be a lot of fun. Yeah.
It's fun if I can go, but it's really expensive too.
Yeah. Well.
So kids, when you write your budget,
Think
make
about
sure
these
that
things.
make sure that you put your festival stuff in there, else you have to pay for it yourself.
Son of a bitch.
Yes. Hi, I'm on the Chris Mullins experience right now, Courtney. What's up? Yeah, you're a VIP. Chris, do you have any questions for Courtney?
What was it like to? No, I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, we were just talking about you though on Jacob and how much fun we had. Yeah. Yes, it was. So what are you doing? Okay. Well, I love you too. You can call me after. Okay, bye.
Once again, Chuck Norfolk, you're an amazing person who I feel I've had the pleasure of working with a few times, and I hope we only work together in the future. You can follow Chuck at the Chuck Norfolk on Twitter, and also find him on Instagram at Lucky Chucky Films. You can check out The Haunted Trailer at thehauntedtrailermovie.com. Do you have any other sites or things?
Facebook.
Facebook.
Chuck Norfolk, hit me up. I'll be your friend. Yeah.
He's a good friend.
Yes. You can look me up on YouTube too if you want to see any short films.
YouTube?
Yeah.
YouTube is the spot, man.
C Norfolk.
C Norfolk
Yeah.
is your YouTube account. So it's YouTube/C Norfolk? Because I
I
tried
think
mine
it's
earlier.
YouTube/users C Norfolk. Just look up Chuck Norfolk and you'll find it.
Okay. Yeah.
Should.
Yeah.
I think
Did I fuck it up, man?
No,
As
you
well as I
know
should.
how they do.
Yes.
They do.
They, the people.
Yes.
Or the internet.
The man.
The man?
Yes.
Fuck the man. Man.
That's right.
Anyway. And thank you for this coffee.
Delicious.
Ow! But yeah, you can check out Chuck online, and I know I'm looking forward to whatever it is that comes out of your brilliant mind next, and hopefully it's sooner than later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Thanks.
Well, Chuck, it's been a pleasure, man. As always.
Oh yeah.
See, no. I don't know.
There's no business like show business, like no business.
That's
I
all.
know.
Oh no, I know. Whatever. I don't know lyrics.
Yeah.
I don't know these damn songs.
Yeah.